So my name is Zach Jackson. I'm the head engineer for the Hawaiian Railway Society. My job is to make sure all the passengers are safe as I drive that train down those tracks and bring it back in one piece. I started here back in 2008 and I've been here ever since. It's about 14 years or so. I actually started with Larry Howard. He was my mentor, and then the previous person who was the head engineer of the society was Willie Dixie. I learned from him. I learned from him how to drive the train and operate the train. I've been operating the train for about 6 years now.
My name is Benjamin De La Cruz. I'm the superintendent of operations equipment, and I work on everything that moves in this yard. I do pretty much everything, from being a mechanic here, cutting grass, building fences, track work. If you're looking for an experience of working on the railroad, this is the place for you. There's nowhere else in Hawaii you'll find any other place like this.
I volunteer here at the Hawaiian Railway Society. It's good exercise, get a lot of sun. I learned a lot about trains, railroads, how to do repairs, how to maintain a track. It's a good learning experience. I like trains from a long time ago. Train yard's close to my house, so it was convenient.
My name is Pedro Gahate, and I am the Vice President of the HO Scale Model Railroad Club, and I've been here for part of the club for about 3 years now. Folks that are helped build this, actually one of the gentlemen is still here, Mr. Russell. He has his back to us right at the moment. When you bought a train set, it was what they call an analog set. With this new wonderful invention called DCC, and what you do is once you program this handheld, the cab number to here, you call it up, and now you control the engine from here. Backwards, forwards, all on the same track, just like the real thing. It's amazing for us and what they can do, and you can imagine what the children do when they get to press the right buttons after we tell them. That's what entertains everybody, and it's just a wonderful thing.
My name is Peter Caderas, and I'm the owner and operator of the Toy Train Museum here at the Hawaiian Railway Society. I'm originally from Switzerland. I'm born, raised and educated in Switzerland. I moved to Hawaii in 1969, so a long time ago, via Canada, that I worked there for a while. And that brought me to Hawaii, and I've been collecting trains since ever I was a kid. We got into planning for the building in 2010 when I first contacted the Hawaiian Railway Society because I wanted to build a toy train museum. It took about a year before they finally agreed to let me build the building on their property. I paid for the building, I paid for everything that goes into the building, is my collection that went into. The reason for it is that I've been collecting trains for years and years and years, and had it all stored in my apartment, in the closets, underneath the beds, underneath the tables, everywhere else. So I had to get rid of it because my wife wanted the space back. I'm an architect by trade, so it was easy for me to design both the layout as well as then the building to make sure that the layout fits into it. The first public showing on my wife's birthday, which in 2016 in October. But the official groundbreaking ceremony and the blessing took place in 2017. So that was the official opening of the museum. The layout is about 1,000 square feet. 19 trains on the layout, 3 years and over 5,000 hours to build the layout. We have 8 volunteers that helped build it, not all of them, but also now help running the trains.
So my name is Zachary. Everyone over here calls me Zach3, and I am the narrator at the Hawaiian Railway Society. Around June of 2016, I went out to go get a cup of coffee with a friend of mine over in Sakolina. I saw an extra set of railroading tracks. I asked my buddy, he said, hey, do you think there's actually a train that's still running over here? He's like, nah, there's not a chance. Well, during that time we were having coffee, I heard a train pass by, and I was like, oh, I can't believe it. One of the fun things I get to do is I get to narrate on this coach. This is coach number 64. This was actually originally built for Mr. Benjamin F. Dillingham, and he was the owner and the founder of the the Oahu Railway Land Company. We take this out every second Sunday of the month. On every second Sunday, I show up over here dressed up and I wear a suit, and I just kind of play the part of looking like the conductor, which is pretty cool. I think one cool thing I can say about the Hawaiian Railway Society is you get to come over here and have fun. You get to see all the different people who've never experienced a train on Hawaii before. You know, that's just something that's just magical in itself right there.